Morning. Hello. Hey everyone, welcome to the holiday season. It's gonna be a good day. It's actually getting up to 40. Today I'm gonna accomplish something that I've been wanting to get done for over a year. Before we do that, we're gonna hit on the chores, unload these bales as the last load of hay, and maybe haul a little water. But guess what, folks? It is cold start season. Woo! Woo! Cold start season. Here we go. He didn't make it. It would have been cool if it would have worked. A little wet. Dad took off with that load of water. We'll get that filling again. Today, what we're doing, like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and that's get these hoses plumbed in a way that we don't have to move the big pump anymore. That thing's like at least 500 pounds, probably more than that. And to make matters worse, I did a terrible job making a cart for it and put way too small wheels on it, and then a little rock gets in there and then you're just dragging it. So we're gonna make it so this thing never moves again. We're gonna put it back up on top of the loft up here, just kind of a storage area. And we're gonna get these lines out of the way by drilling a hole in this iron, running the hoses along that 2x4 looking piece of iron, and then popping back out. So it's going to take some cutting, and I guess we'll get going. It's going to be really nice because this thing will be out of the way. We'll never have to move it. And when we're ready to work cattle, we just flip the switch and we're pumping. Got a couple tools sitting out. I think mostly what I'll need is this cutting wheel and my Diablo hole saw kit. Hopefully it can cut through that galvanized steel today. So we got to cut a hole big enough that we can slip this through there and feed it through, and then on the other side we'll use the cut-off wheel and cut a big chunk out. I'm pretty excited about this. Originally I was thinking of going through the tin. Well then, you know, we got big snow falling off the roof, and so going over here it'll be a little more protected. So we're gonna cut right here, but then of course this is like a 2x2, and so we'll have to cut on the back side of it as well. So we'll have to cut through here and then through here again to get into this long 2x4 and then feed them all the way down. Here we got one hole cut, and as you can see, we got to get through another wall. That drill being so big at the end, it doesn't go through very well. And so I've been starting it with self-tapping screws. These things, they drill better than a piece of iron that was built for drilling holes. Those work wonders. So I'm kind of starting a pilot hole with those, and it works pretty dang good. That works wonders, I tell ya. You alright, pal? Bird flu. break to get a calf in. You're so good at your job. The self-tapping screws drill better than the drill bit, so I started with that. Yep. I'm done with that now. Cool. So we've drilled through both walls of this piece and we're now into here. And so we'll go down at the end, cut a chunk out so we can, once we fish it in, we can pull it out, haul it down the side of the wall.
And when you say we, I haven't done anything.
You just sitting there look pretty.
Something like it.
So as that feeds down this tube, after right here it doesn't get as pretty. It kind of comes out and then wraps around, and so it doesn't look very sleek. And instead of using that hole saw and just punching it in, you know, it'd be a really sharp turn for those hydraulic hoses. I'm going to use this cutoff wheel. They can be kind of dangerous, so I always wear safety glasses with them. Dad is going to work on some fence, get some more stuff for, you know, working around corn stalks, getting fence ready for moving cows. Now for the fun part, no, actually the first part was the fun part. Now we got to cut all that hydraulic hose down because this is permanent. I ain't touching it ever again, I hope. And I bought this, I think it's a 200-foot roll of hydraulic hose protector lining. Put that all the way down, then the sun won't be able to get at that stuff that it's exposed, and these sharp places where I cut hopefully won't be rubbing into the hydraulic hose because we got this on. Whew. Been struggling. And this connection will leave outside the building.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want that down in there, and then all of a sudden a bunch of fluid starts coming out of it.
Springs a leak. I don't know if I ever told you this, Cole, but my favorite band when I was in high school was Van Halen. Van Halen was my favorite band when I was in high school.
Is that like when you are in New York, you're like, hey, taxi? You're like hailing a van?
No, not at all.
No.
No. Anyway, today's song of the day, don't pay attention to what he said, is I'll Wait from Van Halen. Have a listen.
Taxi? Hey!
Oh,
Taxi!
so I'll wait
For a taxi.
because I've been hailing a van and they didn't come, so now I want a taxi.
Bingo bango.
Oh, see, I was confused.
Yes.
You knew the whole time. That's all I got to say about that.
Alright, hopefully it feeds. Sharp metal cutting into the, dabbing onto the sleeve here. Now I can't pull it out or push it in. Good gravy. I need an adult. Got a couple files. I'll get up there and clean it up and hopefully make it so that sleeve can just slide right through there. Stuck that long rod in there and I kind of pounded it around. So bent those two ears in, filed it up. So hopefully we can start feeding that again. Got it in the tube. Coming out, we just gotta keep pulling, but it takes two people. You push, it don't work. You pull, you don't work. But if you push and pull, it does work. So when Dad gets back, we'll keep pushing and pulling. But coming over here, man, it's a nice day. I'm in a sweatshirt and it's December. How about it? Over here we have one of these Aeroquip walk-through gates, and I want to slap it right in that hole. There's many times where I'm climbing over this fence and I don't want to be doing that, especially when there's ice on top there. It don't work good, I tell you. So we just got to cut out a chunk, slap this in here. Somebody bent that, I think it was me. So when it sits right up there, we need a hole about 2 inches out. So I'll create something with some flat iron, kind of like a T. Screw it into here, torch a hole, and we'll have something dropping down in there. A hole here for a screw, hole here for a screw, and then a hole here for the pin that goes in and holds that gate. Water tank is full for the 3rd time today. And then tonight it's not even getting below freezing. So we can fill this back up and be ready for early in the morning tomorrow. And you know, with these warmer temperatures, they're gonna be drinking more. We got her full. First time. Woo! The sun is bright. Yep.
1 or 2 at a time.
I think 2, right? So we punched a hole right there, stuck her through, and so now we'll have this wire, this cord just kind of dangling, and shove it in there every time we want to turn that on.
There it is.
Not like I haven't run this chute a few hundred times before, but everything's out of the way, and here we go. Works like it should.
I can cross it off the list.
Uh-huh.
Nice work.
Thanks.
How's that gonna work?
I was just assuming you'd walk right into it like a smart aleck.
I think there's a bridge in New Jersey that's like that. Bridge to nowhere.
It's just for looks.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So we'll get up in there. We'll shoot some spray foam. It fills gaps and cracks up in there, and then it'll make it so there's a little less rubbish around those sharp areas. And then there won't be bugs and air and snow getting up in there as well. Jeepers, how old is this stuff? It's coming. A good deal. It goes in and out. Used a few tools today. Got done what we wanted to. I didn't think it was going to take as long as it did, but I mean, the tough thing was shoving it all the way down that hole, you know, with sharp metal pointing around. But we got that mounted up there. We got that gate over there set. So it was a productive day, and now it'll be easier working cattle going forward. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'd love to see you next time. Have a good one.
If I slam it, kidding.
Please don't.
Want me to quit yet? There. I finally got you fenced in.
Your turn?
There's your outro. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. I see. Guess I'm thicker than most.